Oh.
Huh? What was that?
No, I'm saying, how many things do you have for, like, now?
Just the basic stuff. Did you want to answer them?
Sure, can't cover more than once.
Okay. First question. Ready?
Supposedly.
All right. How did you come up with your character, Laser? I mean, what inspired you to make him?
Deja vu, I actually covered this one before a long time ago and it came far away. Actually, when I was younger, during school time, everyone was talking about all the happy heroes that they liked. You know, Superman and all that happy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Superman, Power Rangers, bright, colorful, supremely heroic. So I was like, okay, you know what? Screw that. I agree with the whole dark idea that the hero does not have to be bright and colorful and well known.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a hero of circumstance, which was Laser.
Okay.
I go into great detail in another thing, and I'll send that off to you so you know exactly where. But if you hear people would just be like, "Oh, you're just repeating shit now."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want, I can actually break it down. Break it down.
Sure. Break it down for me.
Break it on down. Break it on down. Wait, sorry, wrong breakdown. The name Zanoni was the big one. Once I got that, I was able to come up with individual characters. Because Zanoni is literally the ogre of Zen. So they all had to have some version of a discipline. Saber, of course, being the aspect of destruction. Laser represents war. But actually, to develop him, Laser had to be someone who can adapt quicker than everyone else. Because you know how most movies say a fighting genius is... What makes a fighting genius is someone who tends to adapt. They're the ones that go, oh, this is how you fight? Well, this way should work. Pow. Done.
Okay.
So because of that, and to get Laser into that state, I had to offset a couple basic items. So I went ahead and offset the intelligence, and, well, he wasn't extremely smart, but he wasn't extremely stupid either. One second. Jimmy, relax. Hey.
I'm still here.
Okay. So one aspect was make sure Laser has someone he wants to protect. Then there was getting a storyboard to make him want to protect people, which would be believable. And now for Facebook purposes, Laser's adjusted because since he has no one to really protect, that's why most of his projects seem very suicidal if anyone else would do them.
Okay.
Because one, he has nothing to protect, nothing to protect, so he has nothing to worry about. As a weapon, he has no wielder that's readily able to say, no, you're not supposed to do that. So again...
He does, she's just barred from the realm. So I got permanently banned.
That's pretty much how he acts. It's because there's nothing that can immediately tell him, don't do this. He's going to do it. That's why he started making stars and such. He's like, well, if one of these go nuts and kills everything, what's that mean to me? As a weapon, I did my job.
Nice. So basically, he's like a rebel or something.
Yeah, since he has nothing to hold him back at this moment, he's acting accordingly. That's why when we first showed up on Facebook and Kasumi was with him, he seemed very reserved. You know what I mean? He didn't go and attack everybody. He didn't try to make anything that would destroy the world. He was reserved.
No, he was too busy firing out 9-month fetuses from his penis.
He was more worried about protecting people. Because, again, whoever the wielder is...
9-month fetuses from his penis.
You're gonna hear that a lot, apparently.
That's because her pregnancy was 2 days. 2.
Everything okay over
I'm
there?
pregnant, let's get married. You just finished the role play of sex half an hour prior to that. And then 2 days later, Rohan was born.
Ta-da!
So he had to have fired out a fully formed fetus from his penis. Either that or she's some sort of voodoo magic in her... I'm not saying that word out loud.
Well, come on, Bride of Chuck. I mean, not Bride of Chucky. Son of Chucky covered that. Voodoo, 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 voodoo.
3 cheers for
Sumi is
voodoo.
Japanese. She does not get the privilege of having voodoo crotch.
No, but mainly that was the thing that helped develop the laser, was put this together, and then give him certain limiting factors.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, for Facebook, that's the main thing that caused him to go into, well, this was a sort of world if I messed up. So let us all hope I don't mess up. So 1 and 1 equals 3?
Yes, all useful information. So, so how long have you been role playing?
Probably longer than I should have. I state that because I've already been in they had a creative writing for our class, so I took some of the roleplay that I did at the time and I transferred it onto a sheet. Can't come out anything on there, so I can't really argue with that. So at least technically it's over a decade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Over a decade. So how did you come into Facebook role playing?
Well, I made my original account. Then I started looking to see if there was actual characters. I was looking for the pages, you know, like this page for such and such character.
Mm-hmm.
And color me confused when I looked up link and found like 7 links. And not all of them were pages. So I was like, okay, so there's more than 7 links. Logically speaking, there's more than such and such.
Mm-hmm.
So, good on me. I decided to go, well, what does everyone like right now? Well, DOA just came out. Let's try Ionic. Here's 500 of them. Well, damn. It's just 500. I'm not going to look for anything else because I know they're going to be in the thousands. So with that kind of logic, I pretty much put it together. Yes, there's obviously a roleplay community here. So I don't think there's 500 people with exactly the same name, all with purple hair. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be a cloning machine. That's pretty much how I ended up getting into it. But because I use Laser, which is an original character, I made a page for the actual story, which is where I was putting all my notes initially.
Mm-hmm.
So I made that page, got that out the way. But again, since he was an original character and people didn't know, you know, issue 3.
Yeah.
And that is, like, the main thing I've pushed before. And it's a major item with roleplay in general. People react how they think their character should react to a certain character because of everything they've learned.
Yeah.
Example, if, say, Victor Donovan ran into Batman, the guy playing Batman would be like, oh, I remember Victor Donovan from the Dead or Alive movie. Man, he was such an asshole. And by default, Batman would all of a sudden just stand in front of Victor and be a total dick to you. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And you're like, dude, the characters don't even know each other. How would he even freak out like this? The only thing Batman would have is anything he would look up in the system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And most of the Kasumi clones and whatnot are under classified information. So unless something hacked the system, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's where the major issue of Facebook roleplay, I feel, it comes up. If you have a canon character, they know the canon character, so they're going to do everything they can to affect that character. Like people who friend Chun-Li run to her with chocolates because they know she loves candy. They know that. So they're taking out-of-character information and applying it in character.
I think the problem that resides with it is those kind of people, they're not fully integrated in role playing. I mean, they don't know about all the rules and all that crap.
Well, technically, role-playing doesn't really have rules per se, but it's making it believable. It's kind of like acting. I usually use that as a similarity because it's true. Have you seen Coming to America with Eddie Murphy? It's one of his older movies.
What movie?
Coming to America.
Oh, I thought you said Captain America.
No. Eddie Murphy and Captain America would just be hilarious. But but no, it's Coming to America, one of Eddie Murphy's earlier movies.
Yeah.
Pretty much he's acting at, well, his role is the prince. So as an actor, he's acting as the prince. Then he gets to America, and as the prince, he's pretending to be a common person. Because he wants to marry for love, not money. And that's kind of like the best way to put role-playing. It's like the controlling person is Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You're role-playing as the prince. If you're someone playing, say, Batman, you're role-playing as Bruce Wayne. And then when you're dressed up as Batman, you're Bruce Wayne acting as the Bat.
Yeah.
Or in Superman's case, you are Superman acting as a normal human being, aka Clark Kent.
Yeah, I see the comparisons.
And that's what role-playing is, because when you look at it, that's all it is. When you speak out of character, that's pretty much the actor cutting off the movie going, whoa, wait a minute. And then bringing up something that they need to bring up. A good example of that was, you seen the outtakes in Rush Hour? I think it was the first one? No, it was the second one. The outtakes in the second one.
No, I didn't see those.
Well, it was Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, of course. But one scene was, they ran to a door, and I can't remember what Jackie Chan's character actually was named, but Chris Tucker turns to him and goes, kick the door in, Jackie. So Jackie Chan's like, what, Jackie? And he kicks the door in. Like, just surprised that his actual name was used as opposed to the character name. That's, in my opinion, that's usually how role players should react. It's like, wait, what? You just do something at me. Hold on, what?
Exactly. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they did that take, like, I think 2 or 3 times, and every time Chris Tucker would forget and be like, Jackie, kick the door in. And Jackie Chan came up with, Jackie again, huh? And he kicks the door in a third time. I was saying a third time. I forgot what number it was. But that's a good way of showing, like, issue 3. Is you're forgetting exactly what you're doing as roleplay if you keep replying out of character. You know what I mean? If you're playing it out of character to out of character, that's what it is.
Why are you crying?
And
Eat your food.
I love using that scene. I should probably look it up. I don't know if they have it on YouTube. They probably do somewhere. Just gotta know how to look it up. And if I find it, I will put it up as a link under this. But, big but, I cannot lie. Anyway, that's a major thing for roleplays because that's like the embodiment of issue 3. People forget things, and they start calling other folks by their actual name in character.
I think it doesn't matter if they forget. I think it's more like they don't care.
Right. They kind of take away from the identity of the character. I'm not saying you need to live, breathe, and whatever your character is. I'm just saying if your character is doing something, make it believable. Like, if you're trying to kill somebody, say Victor was, like, strangling Bruce Wayne, like, literally strangling his ass trying to kill him. And then Bruce Wayne all of a sudden goes, oh, by the way, I know Disco Ball is coming. I know Disco's coming back. That's not going to really stop Victor from strangling his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some people will be like, oh, I'm all about talking about Disco, and they'll start talking out of character about Disco. And they literally go the rest of the whole story arc, it'll be talking about Disco. So pretty much the character's sitting there, Victor's strangling Wayne like, is he going to fight back? Am I supposed to keep choking him? My hands are around his neck. I'm not sure what's going on here. What's going on?
I think that's usually the point where they just drop off and do something else.
Exactly, but you see my point. It just drops off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all of a sudden both characters are going, yeah, whatever. Victor's pretty much...
Yeah, that's my attitude towards it if that ever happens.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, you forget it? Forget it. Don't care. And then they come back tomorrow and talk about something completely different. And so they're going, I was trying to kill you yesterday. Character-wise, I was determined to kill you. I'm not exactly going to be eager to go with you to get a latte. Son of a monkey. Beat you in the face with a rock.
Actually, lattes goes great with strangling.
But yeah, that's just my mini rant for this little thing. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be extremely overly serious, but at the same time, if it happens to the character, it happens to the character. It's something to check mark on.
Yeah.
People just go, oh, it happened to the character. Something else happens. They go, oh, nope, forgot all about it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's usually how I guess some things are nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, understandable, it is their character, but at the same time, it's one of those, really? You couldn't just banish them to a vortex or some shit? No, my character completely forgot about them altogether. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Right, because as long as it's a Japanese character, they have amnesia. Or a soap opera character, they have amnesia. So that works.
Well, it goes with the character.
Yeah. They tripped, fell, got amnesia.
They put it all in their notes. And you gotta read them.
In your mouth!
Sam, just eat. You want the cat?
Good! She's not sleeping all day so that she can keep me up all night.
Yes, the cat is.
Huh?
1 second.
Alright.
Sam, just eat. You're overreacting. Alright. So, yeah, we've covered all that. So what's next?
I think that's about it from my end. I told you it was some pretty basic stuff.
Yeah, they're pretty simple.
Yeah, nothing too heart-wrenching. I hope I didn't cause you too much stress.
No. Like I said, it's just... Issue 3 is the big one for role players. It really is. I think Watchmen...
What?
I think Watchmen did that very well.
What you saying?
Yeah, the movie Watchmen, that was another one. When the guy got killed.
I can't hear you. What? You keep getting cut off.
No, it's how the wire is right now. It's been a pain in the ass.
Oh.
The movie called Watchmen.
Yeah.
The opening scene, the guy gets one guy gets jacked and killed.
Mm-hmm.
But he was pretty much trying to live his life as a normal person after the superhero stuff. Well, allegedly superhero stuff. Mm-hmm. But of course someone comes up, gets a grip of him, and ensures to kill him. Because he was someone that knew information.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter for your character. It doesn't matter that they've given up certain things. As a character, they're still a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And other people will apply it. And that's what I think is a major issue for most people who roleplay now. They go, oh, it happened to the character, and it's been more than 2 days, it doesn't apply anymore.
Exactly.
But like Watchmen showed, it does apply if the hero does something and it has a long-lasting effect. He knew something, he was on the verge of something else, just living his normal life, but he was still on the verge of like breaking down something, so someone came up, took him out. And I'm like, it doesn't matter that he's Joe Bob Wayne, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What matters is now he's dead because of something that he did as a hero. As a hero comedian or whatever. That's what got him killed, not his normal life as Joe Bob Wayne.
Joe Bob Wayne.
That's not the actual character name, but I'm just throwing that out there. That's like someone finding out Bruce Wayne is Batman, so they go to a Bruce Wayne or Wayne Enterprises meeting, he's having a speech, and all of a sudden he gets shot in the forehead. And you turn around and you see his Joker going, ha ha, gotcha! And he takes off running. You're like, what does Joker have to do with Wayne? And no one will figure it out until someone else applies it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until like Robin says something or Oracle brings it up. That's the only time we'll actually be worried about. It's like, why would Joker just shoot Bruce Wayne in the face? Makes no sense. It's just so random. It's no, Joker found out he's Batman. Apparently he's tired of trying to kill him in a fancy way.
Well, it's possible he found out that Bruce Wayne was Batman through some unmeans that we haven't heard about, but that's just a whole other route to go through.
Which, on that record, I'll point out to you real quick. Look up the Batman comic series, Hush.
Yeah.
That's
is that like the comic book or?
Yeah, it's a comic book series. It's actually very good. It's someone has information. I'm trying to think of the best way to apply it. Okay. Someone finds out exactly who Batman is.
Uh-huh.
One of the criminals actually finds out who Batman is and begins to mess with him. I don't mean just sitting there going, we know it's you, Wayne. No, I mean going back, getting other people to come to Bruce to affect him. It's like, oh, this is what your best friend from such and such time? Yeah, he shows up. Oh, remember your other Robin that got killed? Yeah, he shows up. Oh, remember this guy over here? Yeah, he shows up. You're like, son of a bitch. It's actually very well written. It's something for you to look up. It's actually a pretty good series. It's nothing overly mystical. I say that. I say that because one of the Spider-Man arcs was The Great Hunt, and it seems like cataclysmically mystical. As opposed to Hush, where it's someone finds out information and they apply it really, really well.
Yeah.
So, for all those listening, that's like my advertisement placement for my slide. The Batman series, Hush. That and the Killing Joke. The Killing Joke was awesome. But if you can't find the Killing Joke, Hush is right up there.
We need to delve deeper into that kind of character. Don't know much about his history.
Oh, like I said, they bring up a lot of stuff in that. It's actually pretty good. So, no other questions?
Nope, you're all good. You're home free.
Woohoo! Victory is mine!
Give yourself a round of applause.
No rounds. Just... Yay. Okay.
That was the suckiest and most depressing applause I ever heard. I'm disappointed.
No, that be... Yay. No, I'm good.
Great happiness.
Exactly.